Hello everyone, welcome back to another rap battle reaction. Today we have the NIXONVERSE versus gaming in the Clinton years. So this was originally called Nixon versus Clinton, but he changed it. I don't know, shush. This is by Danny. The original, he's official now, he's official artist channel. The original video as well as Danny's channel will be linked in the description. Go support him in any way you possibly can, like I'm gonna subscribe to him, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment that being said. Let's go. I don't know anything about NIXONVERSE or gaming in the Clinton. Okay.
God bless you if it's good to you. America, please take my hand.
Mandela catalog shit.
Can you help me understand?
This is another game you'll cease to complete. Think you're cheating with me? Well, there's no cheating with me, cause I can stay a better performer than Jimmy will be. But now you're wiped if you cross me, that's a sweep and redeem. It'll take more than a few codes if you rightfully banish me, because if you mess with me, I'll show you flights full of fantasy. There's no guy that can handle me, you're another ship that's sinking, only thought to be a bastardized impersonation of Clinton. I saw a vision for the world, but you can't see much. You love the virtual boy, you wonder why you can't see us. We see your scheme and sadly there's no one to break your fall. God, of course, is the greatest philosopher of them all.
Monument Mythos takes place in a different
Okay, so it's Monument Mythos. I never really understood Monument Mythos. I thought it was weird. This is another game you'll see.
Complete. Think you're cheating with me?
Think you're cheating with me? Well, there's no cheating.
Well, there's no cheating with me, cause
in the game. You get that? Fuck.
I can stay a better performer than
I could stay because I stop.
Jimmy will be, but now
Because I could stay a better performer than Jimmy will be. I don't get that.
you're wiped if you cross me. That's a sweep.
But now you're wiped if you cross me. That's a sweep and repeat.
That's a sweep and redeem.
And redeem. Sorry, I don't know what that means. But
It'll take more than a few.
It'll take more than a few codes.
Cause if you rightfully banish
me,
because if you mess with
me,
I'll show you flights.
I'll show you flights full of fantasy. There was one episode in the Monument Mythos where it wasn't even a monument. I think it was the president's plane. Flights full of fantasy. I think that's what it means, right?
Flights full of fantasy. There's no guy that can handle
There's no guy that could handle me.
You're another ship that's
You're another ship that's sinking.
sinking. Only thought to be a bastardized impersonation.
A bastardized impersonation of Clinton. Our bars, your bias. Our disses, your disses. The Jimmy equation.
Of Clinton. I saw a vision of the world, but you can't see much. You love the virtual boy.
You love the virtual.
You wonder why you can't.
Yet wonder why you can't see us. I don't get that. But the virtual boy was horrible. It was basically supposed to be the first VR headset, and it turned out like shit.
Can't see us. We see your scheme, and sadly, there's no one to break your fall.
We see your scheming. Sadly, there's no one to break your fall. Stop! Stop it!
God, of course,
is the greatest philosopher of them all.
Monument Mythos takes place in a different reality. Nixon is easy to watch if you skip the rapping scenes. So with the help of the handbook, I thought to put a little code in. Monument Mythos is hard to digest upon its creation, because who wants 3 hours of Washington inflation? He talks with James Dean, gets put in his place, and on the same day, a second time he gets put out the race. If you do not understand how NIXONVERSE works, then you are stupid. Like the guy who thinks that being good at Photoshop is all that's to it. He's like the tree the way he's bending backwards. Now he's just edgy like it's on Silicon Graphics computers. Jesus in Vietnam? I'd like to navigate to where he'd head to. Maybe he can forgive you for your death soon, cause you can't win an election without a bit of cheating. So when Nixon shot up Dwight,
Now he's in your head too.
George, you like the Deutsche?
I'm a little confused. Monument Mythos takes place in a different reality.
Nixon is easy to
Nixon
watch
is
if you
easy
skip
to
the
watch
rapping
if you skip the rapping scenes, because you skip scenes in games and you skip the rapping scenes.
scenes. So with the help of the handbook, I thought to put a little
because gaming has those little handbooks that come in the little box. I thought I'd put a little code
in.
And Monument Mythos is hard to digest upon its creation. Because who wants 3 hours?
3 hours of
Washington inflation? The fuck are that?
inflation. He talks with James Dean.
He talks with James Dean was in the running to become president, even though he was like a pop star at the time or something, and he actually died before the election even came up. So this was an alternate reality where he never died.
Gets put in his place.
On the
same day,
now on the second
time he gets.
The second time he gets put out of the race because he lost to James Dean in the story, and he lost to JFK in the actual real life.
Put out the race. If you do not
understand
how NIXONVERSE works,
stop! What the fuck are you doing, stupid cat? What the fuck? Stop! If you do not understand how NIXONVERSE
you are stupid. Like the guy who thinks.
Did you just call me stupid?
He gets put out the race. If you do not understand how NIXONVERSE works, then you are stupid.
Then you are stupid.
Like the guy who thinks.
That being good at Photoshop is all good. Is that a diss on Mr. Manticore? Because he is fucking an amazing story. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't care about Monument Mythos, but the way he tells it is pretty damn good.
He's like the tree the way he's been.
It's like the tree the way he's bending backwards because these kids got lost in some alternate dimension or something. And there's a tree in the Washington Monument.
Backwards. Now he's just edgy like it's on. Silicon Graphics computers.
Silicon Graphics computers.
In Vietnam?
Jesus in Vietnam, that cross is not... I don't know if it was that big.
I'd like to navigate to where
he'd
head to. Maybe he can forgive
you
for your death soon.
Because
you can't win an election. Without a bit of cheating. So
when Nixon shot up Dwight.
Now he's in your
head too.
head too.
George, you like the touch and your taste of games.
Now he's such a cornball, they should name him Maze.
It's a shame how he's wasting our years when the better Bill Clinton's from Game of the Year. But George, you can outlive your competitors. You will need to prove yourself that you're alike to regulars. Cause this will win the prophecy will rule in the end, please. Topping boards with our bars like
Alcatraz checkmate. There is no prophecy, it's only for me. I will waste it reviewing Super Nintendo Toy Story. So you'll be another George in the ground fading to time. Won't need to do much, your fans already think you're fictionalized.
So much for realism.
Okay, everything here is hard to read.
Of cheating. So when Nixon shot up Dwight.
Now he's in your head too.
George,
Gorge! You lock the touch end, your taste
of games.
Of games?
Now he's such a cornball.
They should name him Maze. Maze Games, and of course, Cornball Maze.
Maze.
It's a shame how he's
It's a shame
our years
how he wasted. It's a shame how he's wasting our years. When the better Bill Clinton from Game of the Year, because I nominate Bill Clinton. That kid, that fucking guy right here. Why is Will Smith there, and who's that guy in the middle? But George, you can outlive your competitors. Stop messing with my stuff. Stop it.
You won't need to prove yourself.
That you're alive to regulars.
It
says so in the prophecy. Will rule in the end, please. Topping boards with our bars like Alcatraz checkmate. Yeah, there was one with Alcatraz, which was weird. It was kind of like a cell. Like Alcatraz, like a giant cell. It kind of like split itself into multiple islands until it began to get closer to the land and whatever.
Checkmate. There is no prophecy.
It's only for me. I won't waste time. I won't waste time reviewing Super Nintendo's Toy Story. I don't get that one. What the fuck is this in the middle?
Toy Story.
So you'll be another George in the ground fading to time.
Won't need to do much.
Your
fans already
Their fans already think you're fictionalized. George Wood, Lunarian Bodies, D-Day Night, Ed Dwight, Tiger's Vision. Yeah, I did say some here, but it's not July yet. But
So much for realism. When do you get answered? How about a timeline where the Lunar Queen gets breast cancer? We would be quite similar regarding some help. If Vanna LaCour doesn't have good voice acting, I'll kill myself. Monument Mythos has nothing to do with the monument, and now it tries to self-insert with Nixon much on top of it. It gives a challenge level and it takes away place of OG. But look, how scary is US conspiracies with OCs?
okay. So I would have to say Nixon kind of won for me because of the flow and bars that he had.
So much for
So much for realism.
when do you get answered?
When you get answered. Because Mr. Manticore, the guy who made this, stop it. He answers comments like, "This is supposed to be real. What the fuck? You're not supposed to answer comments. You're supposed to be cool." And it's a fucking thing. I don't care if you answer comments. You're cool if you do that. Like shit.
How about a timeline where the
How about a timeline where the Lunar Queen gets breast cancer? I don't know what the fuck the Lunar Queen is, but like, this is kind of like what the what if scenarios, because that's basically what the entirety of the Monument Mythos is. What if the Washington Monument was evil?
Lunar Queen gets breast cancer? We would be quite
similar
regarding some
help.
If Vanna LaCour doesn't have good voice
acting,
I'll kill myself.
I'll kill myself. Okay. So, I believe the first episode where they get to the fucking Statue of Liberty, they have French voice actors, which isn't bad. Monument Mythos has nothing to do with the monuments. They drifted so far away from the monuments.
There's nothing to do with the monument, and now it tries to.
And Alex tries to self-insert with Nixon much on top of it.
Self-insert with Nixon much on.
Is that Mr. Manticore? His name is Alex.
Top of it. It gives a challenge up.
It gives a challenge
level.
It
takes away place of.
Takes away place of.
Oh gee. But look how scary.
Fuck. But look how scary is U.S. conspiracies with OCs.
Is U.S. conspiracies with OCs?
Why was he holding pizza? Oh shit, there's more.
Man, we talking about OCs? Born in Virginia, but you're about to get fucked.
Oh no. What? Mike Alexander Jefferson? I don't know.
But you're about to get fucked. My pen game has never failed me, so guess.
Is that an I Met God and She Was Black shirt?
Guess what? Think this nerd who speaks like a lunarian must have faltered in rapping, and someone who failed abusing power, so he roleplay Dr. Manhattan. Medium defends me, Clinton isn't so fly. With 400 episodes of this game sucks.
Yeah, it is. I love that shirt. I think that's funny as fuck.
Don't know why. While Nixon sat on the moon making CPUs to take some looks, I might be a coke slanger, but
I'm not a cook.
Cause you're stealing, taking what's not yours. Conquer shit like Aaron Burr, that's what I run blocks for. So you guys can play a game on who can knock each other flat. Keep your photograph of God, I met her, she's black.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid. I love that though. Born in Virginia. But you're about
to get fucked. My pen game has never
failed
me. So guess what?
Think
this nerd who speaks like a.
What the fuck is that flag? Think this nerd who speaks like a lunarian.
Lunarian must have faltered.
Nixon his death in 2008 came back when Obama stepped in. What? Advocate against breast cancer. Oh, he might be talking about like research. Like I'm all for that. Research. Like always cuts corners in his games. Must have faltered in rapping.
And someone.
What was the last one? Speaks of. Sucks at. Tennis. Sucks at tennis, Lamau.
And rapping and someone who failed abusing power, so he.
someone who sucked at abusing power, so he roleplayed Dr. Manhattan. Stop it. Stop. Lost against James Dean in the presidential race. Lost in James Dean in the presidential race. I don't get that one. Never keeps track of his things. /
He roleplayed Dr.
Loves comic books. I love comic books too.
Play Dr. Manhattan. Medium defends me.
Medium defends
Clinton
me.
isn't so fly.
Clinton isn't so
I
fly.
with 400 episodes
400
of
episodes.
this game sucks. Don't know why. While Nixon sat on
This
the moon
game
making
sucks. Don't know why. Well, Nixon sat on the moon,
CPUs to take some looks.
making CPUs to take some
I
looks.
might be a coke slanger.
I might be a coke slanger.
I'm
not a crook. I'm not a crook. That one actually is actually fucking great. I like that. So for those who don't know, Nixon's famous "I'm not a crook," and when he stood in front of the helicopter, and I like that them there doing the little peace sign like Nixon did. I like that, and they actually used the voice from Nixon.
Cause you're stealing,
Because you're stealing,
thieving, taking what's
not yours. The Boys, Mandela Catalog, Local 58.
conquer shit like Aaron Burr.
Conquering shit like Aaron
That's what I
Burr
run blocks for.
is what I run blocks
So
for.
you guys can play a game
So you
on
got
who
to
can
play
knock
games
each other
on who can knock each other flat.
flat. Keep your photograph.
Keep your photograph
God, I
flat.
met her.
I met her. She's black. I love that.
She's black.
Photo of God. Oh, that's God. Oh. Okay, that was good. All right, Danny. Best rap battle of 2024. Okay, this is fucking amazing. The original video. I don't even know what to say. The original video, as well as Danny's channel, will be linked in the description. Go support them any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. That being said, bye bye.